Listen, most marriages don't break because of money. They break because of how money makes people feel. When money enters the conversation, suddenly love becomes quiet and frustration becomes loud. Let me explain something many couples never talk about. 1. The hidden truth. Money is not just paper. Money is stress. Money is responsibility. Money is fear of the unknown. And if two people have different habits, different values, or different expectations, that money becomes a silent enemy inside the home. Most couples are not fighting about bills. They're fighting about fear, insecurity, and pressure. 2. Why fights start? When one person feels overwhelmed financially, they become tense. When they're tense, they become less patient. And when patience dies, even small conversations turn into arguments. You start hearing things like, "Why did you buy that? Why didn't you save more? Why are you spending too much?" But what they're really saying is, "I'm scared that we won't be okay." Sometimes the fight isn't even about money. One partner is stressed and the other becomes the target. 3. Emotional depth. Here's the painful truth. When two people don't understand each other financially, the relationship becomes a battlefield. One person becomes the saver. The other becomes the spender. And instead of coming together, they start seeing each other as the problem. But listen, your partner is not the enemy. The real enemy is lack of communication, lack of planning, and lack of teamwork. Couples forget that love needs a strategy too. Not just romance, but a plan. 4. The solution. If you want to stop fighting about money, do this. Sit together not to argue, but to understand. Create one plan, not two separate plans. Talk about your fears, not just numbers. Put everything on the table: debt, income, expenses, dreams. Agree on limits so nobody feels overwhelmed. When you're on the same page financially, you become stronger emotionally. When you plan together, you grow together. And when you fight the problem, instead of fighting each other, love wins. Final impact. At the end of the day, marriage is not my money versus your money. It's our future, our peace, our stability. You don't lose when you communicate. You don't lose when you plan. You only lose when you let silence do the talking. If you're listening to this right now, let it remind you. Your relationship is worth more than any amount of money. Choose each other, not the fight. If you find this video helpful, please kindly follow for more.